What's up, YouTube? This is Hector from Not Too Nerdy, and welcome back to another weekly vlog. It is February 2nd, which is, in America, Super Bowl Sunday. So that's why I'm going to try to make a quick video so, I could get straight to getting ready. I got to get ready. I look like a scrub right now. I look like a mess. I got to get ready to go to the football game. I'm not actually going to the football game, even though it's here in MetLife Stadium. I actually had tickets to go to Super Bowl, but I turned it down because I didn't feel like sitting outside and stuff like that. And also I couldn't bring all my friends. It was from work, so I didn't feel like going. I figured I'll have a better time at a Super Bowl party than I would at MetLife Stadium by myself with coworkers and stuff. So anyway, that's beyond the point. Let me get into what I did this last week. This past week I did once again another episode of Warframe Wednesdays. I did talk about a bunch of different topics, so definitely if you go check it out. Let me just say the exact topics real quick for you. But yeah, I really like the series. It's a lot of fun. I love playing Warframe Wednesday. I actually did make some updates. I started using mods for once instead of just fooling around upgrading weapons. I actually use actual mods for the game, which is pretty cool. But the specific topics that I talked about was first topics about the Xbox One, 8% more GPU power increase. I also talked about Microsoft buys Gears of War franchise. I talked about PS4 may have a PS1 and PS2 emulator, which is pretty cool, I think. But, it might not be good in business sense, but you can watch a video for that. And the last thing I talk about is Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor and how much that game looks similar to Assassin's Creed. So if you did not get a chance to see that video, definitely go check that out. Also, I did another episode of Don't Starve Saturdays. I was using Willow, the character. In the beginning, once again, I kind of screwed up, which is pretty funny. So if you watch that, you'll see me screw up. But to start off the next game in there, I had two different games. One, you'll see what happens. But definitely go check that out. I actually did get better as I went along, and I took advice from different people that actually commented in the section below. So make sure you do that. If you have any comments or suggestions or what I should do, always comment. Feel free to comment. I like to talk back to anyone that comments to me. So that's pretty much it. I also want to discuss what's going on next week. Next week I actually do have a game for you guys to play. So along with Warframe Wednesday and Don't Starve Saturday, on Tuesday what I'm actually going to do is The Wolf Among Us. I'm going to do episode 1. I haven't done The Wolf Among Us yet, so I'm going to do episode 1 on Tuesday. So definitely expect all parts of the episode 1 on Tuesday. And on Thursday, I'm going to do episode 2. Okay, episode 2 comes February 4th, it says, or February 5th. Actually, does it come February 4th or February 5th? Actually, it comes for PlayStation on February 4th. So, you know what? I think I might do, you should expect either tomorrow I might do episode 1 and then episode 2 on Tuesday, or I might just do all the episodes on Tuesday. But definitely by Tuesday, come to this channel, you'll definitely be able to see straight through The Wolf Among Us episode 1 and episode 2. So that's the thing I'll do on Tuesday. Like I said, Wednesday, Warframe Wednesday, and Saturday is Don't Starve Saturday. Now, that's pretty much it, what to expect. So finally, there is something that I can actually do on the channel, so which is pretty cool. I also have a product review that I'm going to do next week, so definitely stay tuned for that. That's probably going to be on Friday, so definitely stay tuned for that. And that's pretty much it. There's one thing I did want to talk about that was a bunch of rumors that happened to Microsoft Xbox One. I know I keep talking about Microsoft, and it just feels like every time I do a vlog or something, it has to do with Microsoft. But once again, Microsoft was in the news, and they pretty much, someone on NeoGAF actually leaked out a bunch of rumors about Microsoft. There was a YouTuber, his name is mp4podcast.com, I believe. He actually does a great video talking about Microsoft is planning to take legal action to this person. So I also shared my opinion about that in his comment section. But definitely go check out his video. That's a pretty good video, and it's very detailed about what he feels. But I'm not going to focus on the same topic. What I'm actually going to focus on is one rumor that, to me, I really didn't like. And out of all the rumors, they're dropping to $400 and all that stuff. The one rumor that I did not like was there's a diskless version of the Xbox One. Now, if this rumor is true, I think Microsoft really screwing up here. First of all, according to rumor, it has nothing to do with the Kinect. So that means the Kinect still comes with a bundle, and they're going to drop it down for $400. Except it's not going to have a disk drive. So that means everything is download only. Now, for the people who don't realize, if it's download only, that means that it's always online as well, because they have to check every single time to make sure that you own the games that's on there. You know, they can't just have they can't just do it without checking. They need to make sure that the games you got, that you downloaded, you actually own the game. So every single time you play the game, you have to be online. There has to be some sort of online check, which they promised that they wouldn't do that to the people, but yet they're going to sell that. Now, I know what most people are thinking, well, guess what? We have an option now. We have a choice. Well, if they start selling the diskless versions, how long do you think it's going to be before they phase out the first version of the Xbox? See, that's the thing people understand. When a company sometimes doesn't just jump to something new. Sometimes they phase it out. That they make it hard for you to have something. For example, PlayStation did it too. PlayStation, for example, the PS3, the original PS3s was backwards compatible. But then the later versions weren't. What happened? It eventually phased out. That you couldn't get access to the original ones. That's why the original fat ones, were worth some money, because people could actually is backwards compatible. That's what happens to companies. They find ways to phase something out. And if this is what happens now, then you're going to be stuck digital only. Like, the reason why a lot of people did not want the digital only is because when you download something, someone might not have the best internet. And you're back to the same original argument people had, that they don't have enough internet. On top of that, you don't even have enough storage room. Even if you give them 1 terabyte, which the rumor also claims, 1 terabyte might not be enough room, because everything has to be downloaded on that console. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not the best thing to do right now. This is not the time to do this. And by them doing a diskless console, it's actually forcing, once again, always online. Mandatory DRM. This is the exact stuff that got them in trouble in the beginning. Not that it was a horrible idea. I understand where they're going, because they want to be with people like me. I'm a game software developer. I understand that business part of it. But I'm one of those game software developers that believes that used games help the market. All right, maybe not companies like GameStop stuff the way they promote it, but overall used games helps, because not everyone is planning to buy your game. There's the economy is not the best, where people have money to buy games every single week. People pick and choose what games that they want. All right, the games that they know they're not buying day one, they might get a used copy of the game. Some people do that. Some people rent the game. But I'll tell you one thing: if they liked your game, if they really liked your game, the next time there's a part 2 to that game, or there's the next time that company, that studio makes another game, guess who's going to be waiting in the line day one? The same people that rented or bought a used copy of your game. Do you know what I mean? How do you think you actually get those people? A lot of those people that were never interested in you, that don't want to take a chance on a new company, how do you think you grab their attention? And that's by sometimes the used game market. Like, the used games is for a purpose. You know what I mean? Like, they realize, hey, I actually want this game. I want this game. I like this game. I can't wait for the next version of this game. So when that next version comes out, part 2, or another game that's made by the same company, you guarantee you it's going to happen. They're going to go ahead and buy that game. And if your game wasn't that good, if you're worried that, oh, well, my game isn't that good, I didn't make any money, well, then guess what? It wasn't good anyway. Those people are going to skip. Like, majority of people who buy the used copies were going to skip your game anyway. They weren't not your customer. They were not a potential customer. But the great thing about a used game is that you could possibly turn them into a potential future customer, because that's what you're looking for. At least make them a customer in the future. Let them like that game now, and then later on they're going to buy your game. So that's how I feel about this whole, used games. And that's why I actually agree with used games. Even though I'm a developer and A part of me realizes that you don't make that much money because companies like GameStop rob you. But at the same time, by giving someone the choice and you actually focus on your game and make your game good, I guarantee you people are going to end up buying it. And last generation, like towards the end of last generation, showed that the game industry is not completely dead. You got games like The Last of Us, okay, a brand new IP, people bought it. All right, yeah, I know that Naughty Dog was a popular company, but people actually liked the game. So you could take chances with new IPs, you could take chances in the industry and still be successful. So by what Microsoft is doing, I still think they're pushing it too quickly. They are. I mean, this generation should be focused on giving people an advantage of downloading digital only. So like you slowly transition it like this. This is how you do it. You still sell the normal console, right? Because let's face it, that disk drive, you're not really doing anything. You're not saving the person that much money by taking out the disk drive. You know what I mean? It's a Blu-ray disk drive. If you build your own PC, you don't need that much money to buy a Blu-ray disk drive. So stop that, Microsoft. That has nothing to do with anything. You keep the disk drive there. What you do is that rumor where Microsoft's supposed to be dropping the digital download games, that's how you get people. You start saying, well, you could definitely buy a used game or you could buy a copy on your own. But if you download a digital copy, you save yourself $15. That's how you start getting people. That's how you start transitioning to digital only. You give people better deals when they download a game instead of buying a game. Because it saves you money, you get 100% of the money, but also it saves them money. You know, train them into doing it. Don't just, once again, bam, here you go. Here's a new console. Buy this one. This one's cheaper. This is the one that people wanted, the $400 mark. This is the one that's going to compete against the PlayStation 4. To me, it doesn't make any sense. And the people that actually go out and buy a discless Xbox One is going to regret it. They're going to regret it. They are going to regret it in the end. They are definitely going to regret it. Like, let's just say, like, the people that they spend the whole day downloading it, you know, the special game or something. And let's just say you find out when you play the game file is corrupted. Now you have to re-download that whole game again. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even, I don't know. I would be pissed off. That's all I know. But I digress. That's what I think about that one rumor. Hopefully that rumor is not true. And especially not true that they're doing it this early. Because if I find out they really do this before fall and all these people will pay $500, including moi, like, not that I care because I already purchased it. You know, I'm not going to get the $500 back no matter what. But especially, in case you guys didn't know, I have Xbox One. I returned the first one because it had a bad Blu-ray disc drive. So the irony that they're going to come out of the model without the disc drive just shows that, like, Microsoft's like, screw this. We need a version without the disc drive. I digress. So on the comments down below, let me know what you guys think about this whole discless, Xbox One console, or even whatever, any other rumor that you heard about that, the NeoGraph thing. Like, what do you guys think about the whole thing? Wow, can I even talk right now? Oh man, I need a beer or something. But that's pretty much it. So don't forget, Monday or Tuesday, Monday/and/or Tuesday. Definitely expect The Wolf Among Us. You're going to see episode 1 and episode 2. Wednesday, Warframe Wednesday once again. Friday, I should have some product review out. Just to let you guys know. And also, that's it. So Saturday, don't start Saturday. Hopefully I won't screw that up. And next week, as always, every Sunday, I'll do my weekly vlog to let you know what I did the previous week and what I'm going to do next week. So that's it. So this is Hector from Not Too Nerdy. Hopefully Seattle Seahawks win. I doubt it, but if they win, that'll be awesome. I'm actually a Cowboys fan, so it really doesn't matter who wins in the end. But that's pretty much it. So this is Hector from Not Too Nerdy. I'm out. See you, YouTube.